Hi there, who I am doing water signs. It's Jen here from tarotspirit.net. I'm doing your reading for the week of September 3rd, which is today. So I'm a little late. So I'm going to pull out 3 cards. Actually, you got 4. And then pull out a couple of clarifiers from the Hanson-Roberts deck underneath. 3 of Wands. Who just had the 3 of Wands? Sagittarius. So some big picture thinking going on, like kind of where have I been? Where am I going? Reassessment of things. So we have a couple cards that signify that not everything is how you want it to be. So there's this 5 of Rods, which can be friendly competition and positive, but it's just like just conflict. Sort of like why are my words just escaping me? Just like maybe I'm getting for some of you, like the workplace has just become sort of catty, or just kind of not everyone's working together. There are like different little cliques happening. And you're kind of like, am I back in middle school? Like, what is going on here? It's just really not the sort of atmosphere you're into. You know, maybe some people are getting raises, some people aren't. Someone that's not a good leader got put in the leadership position, or people are getting raises and people find out like there's significant pay inequality. And it's sort of blowing up, like something's blowing up, and I feel like it's mostly going to be at the workplace. Maybe someone gets fired. It could even be someone like has a drinking problem, or someone embezzled some money. I don't know, but something's going to blow up this week. But I don't feel like it's directly happening to I'm sorry, I didn't even say who I was starting with. This is Cancer. It's not happening necessarily to a Cancer per se. It could, but I feel like it's, or like someone in your group of friends is like talking smack about you, or just about everyone, and it's just getting a little too cliquey and stuff for you, where you're like, you know, I want none of this. I'm not interested in this. And, we have this 3 of Swords. Someone's jealous. That's what it is. There's just jealousy, and it could be in a group. It's in a group of people. It's not just like you feeling necessarily jealous of your significant other. It's like a lot of people are caught up in this for some reason. And there will probably be some accusations thrown around, maybe some smack talk on social media, people unfriending each other. Just somehow what's going to hit the fan this week with something. The best advice is that it's like, stay grounded. This too shall pass. Focus on your routine. Get exercise. Like, try not to get up in your head and let it take you away. Really think, like, does this have anything to do directly with me? Will it matter? This is looking at the big picture. Will it really matter in a week, a month, a year, 2 years? And just try to keep things in perspective and not get sucked into the fray, don't get caught up. Even if you're involved in it somehow, don't get sucked in. Don't get caught up in the gossip. Just kind of like say, hey, I'm want to stay out of it. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. And, you know, if you have something to say it directly to the person. Don't be talking smack behind people's back. Just don't do it. It's so tempting. So tempting. So now I'm actually seeing that this could have to do with a relationship as well. Especially with this Three of Swords and the Devil, like, could be that like two people are breaking up and people are taking sides. And I just see you like needing to put your hand up and say, hey, I'm not getting sucked in. Please don't talk to me about it. I want nothing to do with it. It's really interesting because I feel like you are going to navigate this situation. And we have the Tower here and the Devil. You're going to navigate this situation really well. And you're going to be really proud of yourself. Because you are going to be mature. And because you have this Queen of Pentacles, you're going to be mature. You're going to stay grounded. You're not going to get sucked in. And you're going to feel like a sense of accomplishment. You're like, that sucked. That was hard. I navigated it really well. I did a good job. I'm like, I was an adult. Like, damn, I did a good job. I was upfront with people. I accepted if there was any responsibility in the situation, I accepted it. I was upfront about it. And then, you know, everyone is just going to act the way they act. And that's that you can't control that. The Six of Pentacles, this is about kind of what we were just talking about, like that balance of here's where I see my part, you know, listening to understand, like, and saying, I can see why you feel that way. Validating, you know, other people's feelings while also maintaining how you see the situation, your part in it. But again, communicating just directly with those people who, if you do feel like you need to say something, and then if people I feel like a lot of people are going to be coming to you, you know, did you hear this? Did you do this? Stating like what do you call it? Like arguing their case. And you're just like, you're going to have to be like, you know what? I don't want to get in the middle. So I'm sorry, but I can't. Like, I'm not going to, I'm not taking sides. I'm not getting sucked in. All right. Well, I think you get the picture there, Cancer. I don't need to keep going on and on. So maybe some of this, you have had all this love stuff going on. Maybe there's collateral. Somehow other people are feeling like they have a reason to have a problem with what's going on in your love life. And you're just going to have to stay strong. And yeah. Okay, let's move on to Scorpio. How are you, Scorpio? Hope you're doing well. I'm pulling 3 cards and some clarifiers. Cancer got 4 popped out, but unless some come out, I'm only doing 3. Scorpio. September 3rd. I want this one. 5 of Pentacles. The Tower. The Tower's been, oh, you got an extra one. The Tower's been coming out a lot. Okay, so we have the High Priestess. Some secret is going to be revealed. Someone hasn't been, double Tower. Oh my God, double Tower in the same place. The Tower, wow. Okay. Something's blowing up. Like someone's finding something. You know, I just got this for Cancer. It's making me think that something like on a we don't have the world though, but on a much bigger scale, like this isn't maybe, I was reading it as in your group of friends or at work, like maybe there's someone gets fired, you find out someone with the Five of Pentacles there, someone was embezzling, someone was just not doing, was not above board, was doing something sneaky, underhanded, but something that's needed to change for probably a long time is happening, is releasing, is going to get, you know, what do I want to say? Like there's going to be a breakthrough. Yeah, something's just going to get opened up, like revealed this week. It's going to be fortuitous. It was a long time coming. So try to, even though when things like that happen, and there's the Death card, it's going to create transformation. Even though it can feel very scary to have a Tower, you also have this Ten of Swords. It's something is ending that's needed to end for a really long time. And for some of you, it could be in your group of friends. Maybe someone's just a frenemy, and you're going to find out. Someone somewhere, someone's taken money from them. There could be some backstabbing. But we have this. So we have the King of Swords and the King of Rods. So to me, I mean, someone literally could get caught having done a crime. Like, I feel like for like maybe like obviously like one person watching, like maybe you find out someone in the company has been embezzling, or like a boss or a coworker like committed a crime or something like that. But I almost feel like it has something to do with something about it is just going to create it's going to be a big deal. So again, I don't think it's happening to you, but you're going to be sort of dealing with the chaos that sort of is first sparked. So try to stay grounded. What I think for some of you, you're really going to step up and be a leader. I think you're going to be like, okay, everyone, like, let's stay calm. We have to keep going. Business as usual. We can't, we have to keep working and move forward. We have this Chariot. And, you know, with the Wheel of Fortune and Death, I think it's going to be definitely an opportunity. Like, it's almost like this feeling like I knew something wasn't right. I knew something, like something was not right. And it finally, this is almost like once it gets revealed, it's like, oh, I knew something else up. I had a feeling about them. You know what I mean? I can see lawyers being involved. But again, I feel like so you are going to rise to the top as sort of a leader coming through this situation and sort of keeping people on track, on path, on task, to sort of mitigate the reaction, or I think people may want to overreact to it, and I think you're just going to be calm and steady and just be like, okay, well, that happened. Like, wow, that happened. And okay, well, it doesn't change the fact that we still need to come in here, go to work, and keep things going. For some people, obviously this is not everyone at all, but someone may find out that someone was cheating with like a friend. I feel like although it's going to be upsetting, it's going to like confirm maybe your significant other has been like, you're so jealous, like put it on you. Why are you so jealous? Why are you this? Why are you that? And so I feel it as validation coming through. Like some of you will be like, or even if it was a while ago, you're going to find out maybe someone when you were with them had cheated with like a friend that maybe you've even sort of lost touch with and you were kind of wondering why. And then you're like, oh, okay, now I see what happened. You were cheated, but you're going to be like, I knew it. He or she made me feel like I was doing something wrong. I was being jealous. I was being crazy. I was the difficult one when they were the one really that was not on the up and up. But I also see this actually on a much bigger scale. Like, I don't know, maybe something's going to happen with Trump. Maybe something, so it could be on a much more global scale. Like I see it almost politically. And if you like have friends, different political leanings, that could cause, some breakup of ties somehow, because it's just going to create, everyone's going to go to their corner and be like, no, this is my stance on this and I'm not changing. I'm not budging. If you guys can see, and I really think you're going to, that there's like a hidden opportunity here. And I feel like if you can sort of step back and stay removed, stay compartmentalized, or just like almost look at the whole, sit back and like sit back as if you're an observer, that you're not in the situation. This may be what it really is. You're not directly in it, but it's on the periphery, or you're just, on the just on the outside of it. You're going to be able to like see the opportunity in the aftermath of the tower, and I don't want to say capitalize on it, because that almost makes it seem like take advantage, but I don't mean it in that sense. But capitalize on it in times of upheaval and turmoil. If you can be a positive influence, that's where people earn their stripes. And so that's the sort of energy that's coming through. All right, let's move on. I've babbled enough. On to Pisces. I'm writing the timestamps down because I'm too lazy to try to go back. I don't need to hear myself. So I know people want to hear love. It doesn't always come through. But I'll try to pick out love, different scenarios I can see. Okay? All right. Pisces. That wants to come out. Four of Wands. Two of Cups. Whoa. Okay. So speaking of love, someone's getting married, someone's getting engaged, someone's falling in love, like head over heels, soulmates, we're going to be together, no doubt about it. Someone's celebrating an anniversary. It is on. In every way, like absolutely. Four of Wands, Two of Cups, the Lovers. I don't know what else to say about that. That is about as falling in love, getting married, getting engaged, moving in together, like some big step, or just, instantly meeting someone and just knowing. Committing, making a bigger commitment to someone, to something. It's interesting. There's a decision that needs to be made about love. So maybe for some of you, because we have the Two of Swords, and the Lovers is really a card of choice, of commitment, of it's one thing to get married and say I do, but it's committing every day through every little decision you make to honor that commitment to the other person. So maybe someone is being asked to asking you to marry them, and you have to think about it. Maybe you're not really sure. That's going to be for, obviously not everyone. There has to be passion. This is a fire sign man or woman. They're very driven. They're very motivated. Maybe your hesitation is like they're so driven and motivated that it's maybe a little too intense for you. Maybe it feels a little, what am I reading? Pisces, a little too intense, or maybe the water energy, I guess for like a cross watcher of the Pisces, is sort of dampening your excitement, your enthusiasm. And they're kind of like, oh, I kind of want to stay home. That feels a little unsafe for me. I'd kind of rather be in my head doing creative stuff. And the fire sign's like, that's me. Go, let's do it. Come on. So you really, for some of you, just know that it's right. But for others, you really need to, like, is that going to become a burden? Are you going to feel like that's a burden? Like, it can be appealing when sort of those opposites attract. And fire and water, you dump water on a fire, it puts it out. And that could be the water sign may be sick of trying to put the fire out because the fire sign is so fiery, and the fire sign may be sick of trying to get the water sign motivated and to get them to stop cramping their style and trying to calm them down or keep them under control or something like that. So for some of you, it's like, you really need to think, yes, we had that passion, but is this really a sustainable relationship? And only you will know that. There is some change though, this Wheel of Fortune, some sort of karma, some sort of fortune. One of you may win some money, like gambling or in the lottery. That came up for one other sign, which doesn't always come up for me. I'm not. Maybe you feel like it's a bit of a gamble. Okay. Someone's really struggling with taking a relationship to a new level, and it's hard. They're looking at the big picture though. They're doing the right thing. They're trying to look like at the big picture. Is this sustainable, or is it good on the surface, but is it not truly like, this Two of Cups and the Lovers and the Four of Wands, like that is like sustainable soulmate, definitely always choosing each other energy. And something underneath is like, I'm not sure I have that here. And I really have to see if this is okay for the long run. So there might be some of you may have a job opportunity to be a manager, to really advance your career, but you have this relationship and you're trying to figure out, so it's because you have to move, it's really putting your relationship, having to make a choice. Like, asking the person to move with you, or it could be the natural place in the relationship to say, it's a natural break to potentially break up with someone. And I feel like it's really going to be difficult because I feel like you really love this person. But you're not sure if they are the right one. Like, there's something about it that is giving you pause. And so you're thinking, this may be, if I'm moving across the country, then maybe this is the natural time to end it, because it isn't the marriage material that I am like, something about it isn't right that I'm looking for. I think you may hear someone that's like engaged may call their relationship off, like someone you know. Something like that. But some of you definitely could be getting a job opportunity. This always reminds me of the Ace of Pentacles, the wheel. I feel like if this is something with your relationship, you're going to like be surprisingly not devastated. Like you're going to be sad, but you're going to kind of on some level be like, and it's gonna be really sad because you really care about this person. First, obviously, this is for very few people. But on some level, you're gonna be like, yeah, I handled it in a mature way, and it wouldn't have been fair to them if I knew on some level that I was just doing it because I felt bad for them, or I, didn't want to hurt them or something. And you're gonna kind of be excited because maybe this has been for a while. You've sort of felt, you didn't feel trapped, but like you just knew on some level it wasn't right. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great week. Definitely for some of you, you will meet the love of your life though too. That's the other thing. All right, bye.